Hello everyone, I am Jarrell. This is the Kmise Baritone Ukulele. The top and sides and back apparently are walnut. The neck is okume, and I just want to lead this off by saying this is a fantastic instrument. I really love everything about it. This is my first baritone ukulele, and I had heard a lot of people complain and say things like, "Oh, well, it's not really a ukulele because it's tuned more like a guitar," and then you hear guitarists say, "Oh, it's not a guitar, so don't don't group it in with us." It doesn't matter that it's not either of those things. It really is its own instrument. It's so fantastic. I really love the sound of it. And before I say anything more, I'll just give a little sample. Anyway, I think it's fantastic. I really love the tone on this guy. It came with Aquila strings. I personally felt that it lacked a bit of presence, as the strings they didn't have that much tension on them, and I felt the presence wasn't really there. And I wanted to do more in terms of expressiveness. So the strings that come with it sound great, but you can get more expressiveness if you have strings with a little bit more tension on them. So I actually removed the strings, and I took the top four strings off a classical guitar, and I put them on here. And I still have the re-entrant tuning, so it's the high G. And you get a bit more sustain out of that, which allows you to do be a bit more expressive with your vibrato. And the only other thing I had to do right out of the box, this was ready to go, was ready to rock and roll and play. I think I lowered the action, so I used my filing set, and I lowered the slots on the nut just a little bit. It was perfectly fine as it was. I just wanted it to be a little bit lower so I can play a little faster and more comfortably. I tightened the truss rod a bit when I put the higher tension strings on there, and the ukulele took the strings just fine. So I don't have any issues with the manufacturing. That it's really high quality, really fantastic, and for the money that you're paying, I've seen other ukuleles in the shops that are much more expensive, that are the same build quality, the same quality of materials and manufacturing. I didn't see any particular flaws or issues. The build material is fantastic. Here's a look at the inlay right there. All right, and the join on the neck is barely visible, not that it matters much at all, and you can see the join there. I don't know if that sort of thing is anything that people care about. I personally don't mind that. It doesn't bother me one bit. I purchased this, and it came with a bag, which is quite nice. It has your standard pocket, sort of your nylon sort of deal. It has a little bit of padding, but not a whole lot, but it's certainly enough to bring it around to gigs if it's not being thrown around or anything like that. So the bag, I'm happy with it. It came with a tuner and some picks and a strap. I'm not a big fan of the strap, so I just left that off, but you can certainly put a strap on there. It comes with the button and ready to go. It has a compensated bridge, which the item description said it was bone. It seems a bit transparent, but I don't know if it's like a bone or something that's sort of synthetic, but it certainly is harder than plastic. So because I did file this down a little bit for the wound string, so it does have the texture of bone, so I'm going to confidently say that's real bone because it sounds fantastic. It doesn't sound like these are plastic. The fretboard is really nice. It's comfortable to move along. There's just very minor catching on the edge of the frets here. So it doesn't really bother me because I don't play at the very edges of that. You can feel it if you run your fingers on there. It's not a huge deal to me. I don't know what I would ever do to get my fingers there. The neck feels nice and smooth. I'm very happy with how it feels. And just right off the bat, I was just pleased with the tone of it. I thought it sounded great. I don't know how well the microphone will pick it up. Even with the strings that it came with, it sounded great. So I thought I wanted to replace the Re-entrant tuning with a low G, but when I started hearing patterns like that, I realized, oh, if you take out that Re-entrant tuning, then it really is just a guitar, and it loses a lot of the character and the unique appeal of the ukulele family. So I've decided, actually, I really like that Re-entrant tuning. So I'm keeping that there. I'm very happy with it. Yeah. One thing I did notice is if you have to be careful with the setting the back of the instrument too close to and gripping it too tightly, as you will negatively affect your tone and projection. I'm pushing my back up against it. And there I've taken my back away from it. So here's pressed up against it. And away. So it's pretty easy to accidentally do that because it is a smaller instrument. You can end up interfering with the tone of the instrument, and you can actually do that with the board as well. If you rest your hand there, you will again negatively affect the tone and the projection. So here's my arm against it, like if you sort of... So those are some things to keep in mind. Anyway, if you're looking at this baritone ukulele from KMIS, excellent build quality, excellent material. It's fantastic, great design. I strongly recommend this guy. I'm very happy with it, and I'm certain I'm going to be playing this for many years. So I hope this review has been useful to you. And what are you waiting for? Go pick one up. Go play and enjoy it for yourself. All right, take care of yourself. Well, see ya. Bye.